already activated it, I had already sent an email. If I already activated it, awesome. But for the completeness of the class, for everybody to bring it on the same page, because without this, the rest of the demos you cannot do. So I want everybody to have this activated. You can take your time, maybe after the class you can activate it, or together with me if you want to activate it also, you can do it. But for this I need you need to have a credit card. Debit card works in some countries, but credit card is going to work. So let me explain this and we'll take a break so that in the 10 minutes you can get your credit card ready next to you. So what is this basically is, all our labs or demos which we are going to do, we are going to use free trial account. It's not tier, it's a free trial account. Google gives, previously they used to give it for 365 days, 1 year, but now they have made it as 90 days. That's just an indication that they are becoming very popular. It is for, at least for people in India, it's more like your Geo. So 1 year, I guess 2 years back, they provided it 1 year free. Laterwards, they increase they reduce that free tier, all those things. It is just to make you get used to it. So, and that's the reason why you see Google and Geo working together. So just a small part there. So you get only 90 days, and 90 days should be good enough for us because we will definitely finish our class by 90 days. So you are going to get $300 or equivalent of that. If you are in India, it's going to be roughly around 22,000 or 23,000, equivalent of that. You are going to get that credit. So what do you mean by this credit? Whatever you create the resources, whenever you create any resource, they are going to incur some cost. Google is going to detect it from this credit which they are going to give you. So if I create a virtual machine, this virtual machine is not in our on-premise. It is in GCP. It is in the cloud. So to run this, there's going to be some infrastructure requirements. So if there's an infrastructure, there's going to be a cost. So that cost is going to be deducted from this free credit. So if you're so enthusiastic, I can exhaust this $300 in one shot. I can do that. But if you plan it very well, for 90 days, you can keep it and learn your GCP stuffs. And why I don't recommend quick labs here is, quick labs will give you only lab access to a specific demo. Create a virtual machine, create a database. So if you do this, if you try to do something different, right, they will blacklist your IP address, sorry, your email ID. So you have to again unblock it. They'll block it. They say you're supposed to do only VM. Why did you create a Hadoop cluster? So that's the reason we blocked your email ID. But if you use your free trial account, it is yours. It is yours for the next 90 days. You can do whatever you want, create some resources, play around with it. So, and there are also certain products which Google gives you totally free of cost, around 24 products. I'll show you all those details. So after the trial ends, right, this is the beauty, folks. After the trial ends, right, Google is not going to cross charge you. 90 days, that's it. Afterwards, if you don't like to upgrade your account, just, it is going to be just disabled. That's it. But they will never auto charge your credit card. That's the beauty. And just for your information, I have around 234 videos in my YouTube. All the videos are done on a free trial account only. I have not even paid a single penny to do those videos. So it is like I use their free trial account, uh, created videos on their concept itself, uploaded it, and I'm making money out of it. So totally this thing. So just for your information, my YouTube channel is monetized, so I get a good amount of revenue from that videos also. So that's the reason why you see ads, all those things. So it is basically using their product itself and making money out of it. So uh, after the trial ends, they will never cross charge you. If you want to use the paid account, you need to click on a button called as activate or upgrade. So that's very important. I'll show you this entire demonstration after we come back from the break. The reason is, only this demo I want you to do together with me if you want to do it, provided you have a credit card next to you handy. If you don't have it handy, get it in the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, you can do it at a later point of time, but by tomorrow, if you can have it, it's going to be really helpful. So I have an account which has 35 days free trial, so I need to use the same account or need to sign up a new account. Okay, I'll talk about that. So if by chance we exceed more than 90 days, your credit will definitely expire. And when you are mentioning your will expire, then you can create a new Gmail ID, but you can use the same existing card. So I've been using the same existing card multiple times. It works. They will just only look for a different email ID. Why they need the credit card is just to prove that you are Mahesh, you are Vivek, something of that sort, just to prove your identity. That's it. And they are going to charge a very nominal amount. If you are in US, $0 or $1, but in 10 days they will refund it. If you are in India, it's going to be like 2 rupees or 1 rupee or sometimes 0 rupees. They will refund it in 10 days. So you are not incurring even a single penny, folks. So the only credit card requirement is just to make sure you are not a robot and to have your identity registered. That is the only thing. What we will do is we'll take a break. Once we come back from the break, I wanted to do this demonstration of how to create this free trial account. For this, the only prerequisite is you need to have a Gmail ID and you have a credit card. That's it. Keep it handy and we'll try to do this demonstration once we come back. This is going to be our first demo, basically. Okay, so let's take a break and come back, folks. I have created an account where I can check the trial period. I have created, okay, so I'll show you how to check the trial period also, Mohammed Mansoor. So I'll show you all those details. So let's take a break and come back because it's almost 1 hour we did not take. So let's take a break and come back. Let me stop the recording. And you'll have some glitches also. I'll also talk about the glitches. Not everybody will get this account activated in one shot. There are people who have some troubles. I'll also talk about that. So let me stop the recording.
This conference will now be recorded.
So I'll definitely show where to see the trial period, whether it is exhausted, all those things I'll show you once we do the demonstration. Before that, so far, it's the second half, we finished it. Any questions so far, folks? About the demonstration, creating the free trial, I'll answer everything. Apart from that, is there any other question? Let me know, please. Okay. Hope the pace is okay, folks. Is this pace okay? You want me to slow down? Let me know. Uh, I hope the accent is not having any problem. Uh, so I get, and if there's no response, I'll take it to my advantage only. That's it. Thank you. All right. So if you want to do this demo with me, please go ahead, and I'm going to be very, very slow. The only prerequisite is have your credit card next to you, your phone. If there's an OTP going to come, if you are in a, I guess in India you get a two-factor authentication, but in some parts of the world you don't get it. So phone, credit card, and email ID. Those are the prerequisite. If you have it, let's get started with creating a free trial account. If you have already created it, just watch it and I'll show you where to check for your details, how long it's going to be valid, all those details. And for that, I'm going to use my Firefox browser. The first thing which you need to do basically is to get an idea. I'm just going to put this to everyone. To have an idea why I was very particular in saying trial, not tier, because there are two offerings which Google provides you. Let me just slightly zoom this. The first one is 90 days. Previously, it was 365 days. I have used it n number of times. Now, I guess fortunately or unfortunately, they made it as 90 days. That's an indication that it is becoming very popular, basically. And no other cloud provider in the entire world provides you 90 days. You take any of the one, they only provide you 1 month maximum. So this again also shows how generous Google is. So 90 days, $300 free trial, new Google Cloud. So you get up to 90 days. You use your credits for one or more combination of products. You can use it for Google products or GCP products. This is the first option, the free program which you get. Uh, there's one question. GCP Procurement Cloud Architect exams like is practical one or questions and answer similar to Azure. Okay, it is a multi-choice, multiple questions. You will have radio buttons or checkbox, multiple choice, multiple select. It's objective type, basically, Vijay. Hope that answers the question. Yeah. So this is the first free program which you get. The second free program is free tier. So this one, right? In free tier, you get some products which is free forever, for lifetime. It is like only when you exceed that specific quota, right? Then you will be charged to your credit card. So here in this 90 days, whatever the blunder you make, your credit card will never be charged. So, and there is one more last option, which is for Google Maps. We'll not look into it. It's not our piece of cake in this. But these are two things which could be helpful. And we will prefer to use this one for the next 90 days. So to activate that, you need to go to this website. And again, it's an official one. So if you are here, we can click on get started for free. The free trial, which I told, right? These are those products, the free tier. You have these 24 products, which is free. But if you exceed that quota, you will be charged in your credit card. So that is how it goes. We'll not look into that part. That's not our important, because we are learning. We'll definitely make mistakes. So our mistake should not be expensive. So that's the reason we are going to use free trial account. Trial, TRIAL. So let's click on get started. So I guess everybody are at this page. Click on get started. I have not even signed into this Google account. So what I will do is basically I will use one of my demo account to log in. So you can key in your, let me slightly zoom this for a better view. So I will log in. I have to key in my password. So confirm. Once you log in, right, you should see a screen like this. Let me stop here, folks. And you can also see it very clearly from your URL. It shows it is free trial. Okay. So let me wait here and for you to finish this part. It's just go to the screen, click on login, use one of your existing Gmail ID. If you are here, give me a yes or no. We'll wait. Only then we'll proceed further. This is the only demo we are going to do together. Remaining everything is going to be me who is going to do it. Later you are going to do it at your own pace, because without this we cannot create any demos. So let me give some more time and you can see the details which they moved. $300, 90 days, all those details. Okay, if you are there, the country name is going to be picked up by your ISP provider, from your ISP provider. If you are using some VPN, it may show something different. That's okay. This is going to help you to indicate what kind of credit card you are going to use. So that's going to be one helpful thing. Now let me click on this terms and services. Click continue. The first step is damn easy. Just a checkbox and you proceed further. The second step is the most challenging thing and people can make mistakes. So I'm going to show you okay, if you have found it, that's good, Mohammed. The trial duration and all. Now, are you people in step 2, folks? Give me a S if you have done, if you are in step 2. Uh, and this is the last step actually, which we are going to finish it. And please don't put any sensitive information in the chat. Okay. So don't put any sensitive information either in private or in public to everyone. Don't put any details. Just keep it. Just give me yes or no kind of a binary answer. That should be good enough. The first step is we are not an organization. So we are all individuals. So just change it to, and we are going to use own individual credit card. So make it as individual. Now, when do you use business? when it is actually for a organization, we are going to use it, but we are not a business. We are going to be individual. First step done. Once that is done, key in your credit card, and I'm not going to key in my credit card here. So, but you need to key in your credit card, and it's going to identify whether it's a Master or a Visa credit card. So these are the only things which is supported. Prefer to use credit card, folks. Don't use debit cards. Uh, when I tried it in Singapore, it worked. In India, it did not work. So in US, I'm not sure a credit debit card is going to work, but better is credit card. So enter those information. I'm just mentioning a random number here. It's not my credit card anyway. Uh, all those details you mentioned, something like 2030 uh, expired, 2030, something like that. I'm just giving a number here. What is the year? 2025 or something. Give a name, your this thing, enter the details. Now you may ask why this address is required. So once you finish the registration process, right, every month from this $300, 3 months, for the next 3 months, you're going to get an invoice. In the invoice, they'll just mention that address. So you can mention the address, your home address, or whatever the address you want. Mention it. Once you mention it, this tax information, uh, everybody pays tax. So just mention it as registered individual. That's it. No other further information required. Let me repeat it. Just turn on that it is a registered individual, because I know everybody pays tax. That in IT, we are the only people who pay tax very regularly. So registered, but PAN card, TAN are optional field. Please don't enter any of your PAN card details. So let me just go up one more time. The couple of steps important is your account type has to be individual. Then key in your credit card information, all those necessary stuff, CVV number, expiry, all those CV number will be popped up later. Uh, your PAN card, sorry, your so here the automatic, when you will be charged automatically each year. I'll tell you, don't worry about it. So for me, it is showing automatic payment. I'll come to that, Vijay, 1 minute. So is this a checkbox for you which is showing, or radio button? Is this what you're seeing? When the billing start, you will be charged bill automatically each month. Is this what is your concern, Vijay? Uh, you registered already? You registered already? How to pay? How to pay monthly? You can pay the service on a regular monthly basis via automatic charge. Your is due. How to pay monthly automatic payments? You pay for the service on a regular monthly basis via automatic charge when your payment is due. So don't worry about all those things for a minute. So because this is when you start the billing. Please assume when you start the billing. If you have not started the billing, there's no automatic detection going to happen. So that is the key part here. So just give me some more time. I'll finish it and then I should be able to answer your stuffs. So this is only when you start the billing, meaning what do you mean by start the billing? Become a paid user, paid account. Only then it's going to be charged. Okay. So enter all the, make this as registered tax information as registered individual. No need of any other information. When you click on start my free trial, what is going to happen is, okay, this showing a different screen for you, Vijay. Is the screen itself is different? What is the content which is showing? For others, is the screen differently shown, folks? Uh, for me, it is showing automatic payment. It is the same screen. Uh, for me, it is different. It is. Uh, Yes, we don't have any tax related information. A tax related info. No, no, no. It is only if it's not showing tax related information, it's okay. Not your screen. I'm talking. So yes, we don't have a tax related information on our screen. Okay. Maybe from where, based on the ISP provider, the country, it is having some information. Because I'm from India, it's going to show me. But if you are from US or anything, it may not show you this part. Maybe some different countries, terms and conditions, they may have different this thing basically. But the account type it is showing, folks. Account type, whether it's individual or business, should be shown. I'm 100% sure with that. Uh, ensure your credit card details. Uh, then click on the start button. For me, it is showing automatic payment enabled. You can pay the service only after you incur cost via an automatic pay when you reach a billing or 30 days after your last payment, whichever comes first. This is after 90 days. After 90 days, only if you have activated it, only it will be charged. Otherwise, you will not occur any cost, Vijay Anand. Don't worry. Don't worry. So don't worry about it. So it's not going to incur any cost to your credit card unless you do one mistake. I'll show you what is that mistake people do. So if you have filled in till here, folks, click on the start my free trial. When you click on it, if you are in India, it's going to redirect to an OTP. If you are in US, it's going to directly go to a page where you need to enter the CVV number, all those details. Uh, and once you have, it's basically an e-commerce transaction which you're doing on Amazon or Flipkart. It is going to be something like that. Once you have done it, you should, if everything has gone fine, you should see a screen like this. Google Cloud Platform, my my first project, welcome your name. This is what it should show. Now let me wait for you to do the transaction, and if you are having any challenges, let me know. We'll try to fix it. But during any comments, don't put your credit card or any other details in the chat, folks. Let me wait. And if you're doing this activation on your corporate laptop and you're using the corporate VPN or anything, you may have some issue. Prefer to do it on your home Wi-Fi connection, direct home Wi-Fi connection. It's going to be a better one. So I hear that is Vijay has done it. Good. Let me wait for a few more minutes for others to do it. And if you still, and you will have some glitches. Some people get it done. Uh, till now, I have got it done most of the time in one shot. One time only I had some issue. I'll also share my issues which I have faced. Uh, Awesome. So if you have completed, if you're seeing something like welcome your name or whatever was your email ID, it's going to show that first name there, and it should show this one. Now, if you have done this, if you have reached it, awesome. But if you are not able to do it, you may have some issues, something like this. Sometimes the credit card verification is not happened immediately. Anyway, you would have logged in with the email ID, you will get a mail like this: immediate action required, your platform API has been suspended, have one account, so not creating a new one. Okay, so no problem. If you already have it, no problem, don't need to create it. uh, you may get sometimes like this, folks. The credit card is not verified, something has gone wrong. So you just need to follow the procedure. uh, Sometimes I had done this once. They will ask you, take your credit card, have your finger or mask the first 12 digit, only show the last 12 digit. I guess not even 12 digit if I'm not wrong. Completely mask your credit card number, but make sure that in the credit card your name is visible. Take a photo and upload it, is what sometimes they may ask you. Or sometimes it will take 3 hours or sometimes 24 hours to activate it. So if it has deducted the money and you are not able to see it, no problem, wait for 24 hours, you should be able to get it. So For me, once this happened, they asked me to upload the screenshot of my credit card, but no number, only the name. So only the name I have to upload it, masking, putting a finger on my number, credit card number, and take a photo. And I uploaded immediately. It got activated, and I got this email. So if I have done something like this, I should see it, and I should see my project as my first project. Now, uh, to see whether how much credit you have or anything, I'm just going to do something slightly different. You don't need to do anything. You should have, maybe I can use a different account. So uh, you should have a screen like this where your project, this is your GCP project. The name is going to be fixed for everybody. My first project. Let me just change it for a minute just to simulate as if it is showing you the same thing. Just give me a minute. Okay, if you're using Office laptop and Office VPN, you can use your phone to activate it. Afterwards, you should be able to from your office laptop. Can you log into Gmail first of all, Mangesh? Oh, okay. If you cannot log into Gmail, then I guess that means accounts.google.com is blocked. Um, you have to look for some alternative, something like your phone. You have to activate it. Uh, you have to activate your phone. So you cannot go to accounts.google.com and log in, right? That is a problem which you have. So they are blocking login to Google.
Yeah, actually, not allowing anything from office laptop.
Okay, so maybe after the class, if you can call me, I can give you some tips there. So, but
Okay.
if you can do accounts.google.com, can you sign in? Can you sign in with your Gmail ID something? Will that happen or not?
Actually, this is HSBC laptop. I mean, they are restricting everything.
Okay, then I guess you have to use a different device altogether.
Yeah,
If it
yeah,
is a
we'll
corporate
figure out.
policy. Sure,
Yeah, we'll
sure,
figure
sure,
out. Yeah.
sure. So, if everything has gone proper for you people, you have successfully done, it's going to, the screen is going to be something like this, folks. Exactly like this. Let me just show you. One minute. So it should show something like this. Welcome, your name, setup, all those things is what it should show. To know your free trial status, right? There's a gift icon, folks. Gift icon. If you just click on this icon, it will show you the status. If I just click on it, it's going to show your free trial status. Because I'm in India, it's going to show me in rupees, this much of credit. And for you, it's going to be 90 days. So this I have activated it before this 90 days came. So that's the reason it is for me longer. For you, it's going to show 90 days. With a full account, you don't, you get unlimited access to Google Cloud Platform. So do you see the status like this, folks? Gift icon is not showing. So can you refresh the screen once? Can you refresh the screen once? Sometimes it can show you that sometimes the gift icon may not show. Uh, and it should be 90 days or something. Now, if the gift icon is not showing, I'll give you a trick to find it out. Uh, for me, also not showing. Okay. Okay. Only for one person it is showing. Okay, go ahead, folks. Like how many, for others it is showing or not, let me know. Already refresh, not showing. No, no. Okay. Was there any? Okay, not showing. Okay. Uh, not showing for anybody. Only for one person it is showing. Okay, if it is not showing, so for you people, was there a deduction happened like 1 rupee or $1, something like that? A deduction happened. Okay. Now, if it has happened, then the quick way to check whether you are able to have your account activated or not, the small trick is please click on this hamburger menu. Okay, detector. Click on this navigation menu, folks, on your left hand side. For me, it did not detect. I went to billing. Okay. Okay, let me just go one by one and fix this. So for most of them which is not showing a free trial, just come to your compute engine. I'll just mention put the link in the chat, folks, so that it's going to be easier for me. Or you can search like this. If you go to the search box, search for compute. Search for compute engine, select it. Select it. You should be able to see a create button like this, or it should show compute engine API enabling. If it shows billing is not enabled, hold on to that. But if it is showing API getting enabled, let me know. So if it is showing billing not enabled, you have not done the enablement properly. But if you can see a create button like this, uh, okay, it shows you can use after billing. Okay, Smith, are you using an existing account or you just activated it now? Okay, for most of you, the billing just activated it. Uh, it was not the same email ID which you used in the past. Am I correct, Smith? Just activated now, but still showing. Just activated now, but it's still showing enable billing. You are using after you are yes, it is a new email ID. Uh, okay. Mm, 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 mm. It's a new email ID. Okay. People are having issues, and don't click on enable billing. Don't click on it. Uh, just leave for an hour or so. We'll check it out. Anyway, we have still 1 hour, so we'll come back. So it's going to take sometimes to get activated. So let's wait for it to come up. If it is still not coming up, maybe we can look into the billing part. So Mohammed Mansoor, so for you, you were using an existing account, if I'm not wrong, previously, right? Or it was something which you activated just now, existing account. So basically, for a minute, I'll just stop unsharing because I just wanted to know, I'll just check my billing information. So let me unshare it, then share it back so that I can show you where you can check it. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to unshare because I need to see my credit card details. So that's the reason I'm unsharing it. Give me a minute. I'll go to billing. There's one button which I usually forget where it is. So that's the reason I'm unsharing it. Just give me a minute so that I can help you out if some billing issue is there. Um, payment settings. I'm just checking my details, payment. Okay, this is payment method. Okay. Okay, let me share it back. Payment settings is what I have to click on it. Okay, so let me go back to my home screen. Let me share it back. If you go to payment overview, it's going to show your balances and you won't be charged until there is a balance due. Okay. Okay, so for many of you, it is showing enable billing, right? So just click on this hamburger menu. And under that, you have something called as billing. So if you click on billing, it's going to show some options. One of the option is payment set overview or setup, I guess. Settings. So it's going to show you various options here. So hope you are in the billing section, folks. Are you in the billings screen? Okay. Now, if you go to this payment settings, first of all, I'll go to the payment overview in a minute. First of all, let me just go to payment settings. If everything has gone fully, you should have a billing account. This is my billing account, basically. Payment account ID, nickname, this is my billing ID. This is what it should show if things are all fine. If you go to check your payment settings. Now, if I go to my overview, okay, it's not, has no billing account. Okay, it is showing there's no billing account. Let me just for a minute unshare my screen to check my payment overview. Just a minute. So if you folks, I cannot click on this payment overview because it shows the credit card details, the last 4 digits, expiry date, all those things. So if it is not showing you the billing account, right, it's going, click on this payment overview, you will have the fix for it. If you click on it yourself, you don't need to share the details, but just click on it. It's going to show do payment or something. It's going to give you that guidelines how to fix it. So once you do it, and if you come back to your payment settings, you should be able to see your billing account, all those disks generated, created for you. So if under payment overview, everything is looking fine, then what I would suggest is give some more time, maybe an hour or so. Then your this thing should be, it should be click on link a billing account. If you don't have a billing account, it's not going to work, Smith. So the billing account should have been generated. So it is not showing you. So if I go here, another account actually. If I go to billing, it should show basically the billing stuff. It is not showing. Uh, let me just check my another account also. Transaction happened. So sometimes it's going to take some time. I've seen some people waited for 4 hours. It automatically got enabled. So they're going to just wait. Now these days they are not activating it. Payment option is showing me your entire payment threshold is available, which means is available, right? Yes, Vijay. So based on what is the country, your currency is going to show. You can use the full credits there. So it's $300 equivalent of it. That's it. So let's wait for others, folks. So let's wait maybe for an hour anyway. We should see what is going to happen. Uh, if it does not work by maybe by your morning time or your evening time, just send me an email or something. We can have a quick call, 10-15 minutes call where it's between you and me, where you share the screen and we can fix it out. So, okay, so that by tomorrow when we start, you will have your account ready. So the reason is we wanted to give some time for this to get activated. Okay, so known challenges which we have seen. So just leave some time. That's it. Don't do anything extra. Don't try to create one more account. Don't make it complicated. Just leave it for now. We'll come back maybe by towards 9:50. We'll see whether the API is enabled or not. If it's not, let's have a quick call between you of whoever is having the this thing. We can have a quick 10 minutes Google Meet event session. Fix it for you people, where you can individually share your screen and do it. Okay. Now, once you have, what will happen if we enable the billing? Okay, that's a good question. Sorry, I did not. I forgot to make that. Now, assume everything goes fine. Everything goes fine. You'll also get your gift icon showing up. So now, if your gift icon shows up, let me just. If you click on it, it should show blah blah blah. All those. Sorry. All those information it should show. Now, sometimes it is going to pop up like this. You should never ever click on this button. If you click on this, you are becoming a paid account user, meaning after this amount of credits are exhausted, if I create any resource, I'll be charged to my credit card. So the mistake which you should never do is it can pop up like this. If it pops up, don't do anything. Either click on dismiss or just leave it like that. So this is what you need to do. By mistake, if you have clicked on activate, what I would suggest is keep an eye on your credit. Once it is coming very close, stop using this account. That is the only thing which you can do. If you have already done it by mistake, enabled billing, you can use that credit. How long it is there, how much it is there, you can use it. But when it is coming very close, something like $20 or $30 are still left, stop using this account. If you still use it, it's going to cross charge your credit card because you have given that authorization. Yes, activate. So for example, in one of my account, you see, it's only like 86 days. I'm only left with only 400 rupees, 3,390. It is asking me to upgrade. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it like this. After this credit gets, I'll just stop using this account. So that's what you should do, Kumar. Hope that's answers your question there. Uh, in your initial days, it may show you this activate. Sometimes they are going to pop it up. Don't do anything. Please don't do anything. Just click on dismiss or just refresh the screen. That's it. That's going to